Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Philadelphia, Carter Williams and Jay Rich in the backcourt. And it's Noel in at the 5 roaming the paint. A big game for this young man making his NBA debut. Then it's Turner. And it's Young in at the 4. And then for the Atlanta Hawks, Jeff Teague and Lou Williams, the backcourt. And it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Millsap in at the 4 slot.
For the last decade or so, Atlanta has been pretty consistent. Always seems to find a way to get to the playoffs, and part of that is they've been pretty good against the Eastern Conference.
And for Atlanta last season, 29 wins against the rest of the conference. Steve, not an amazing total, but ending up over 500 usually gets you a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference.
And a lot of people worried that they would fall out of the picture last year after they traded away Joe Johnson. You know, they're not a team that can contend for a title, particularly not now with the departure of Josh Smith. But, hey, they're relevant in the East, and they've got some good young talent.
6 on the shot clock, and it's Turner off the drive. Richardson for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Williams. Takes a 3. Kyle Korver, and that's good. Korver's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. As far as key factors coming into this game, he said that defense is our focus, and he added our shot blocking really gives us that anchor inside and the foundation we need to be successful at that end of the floor. That's something we can count on, and of course the rest of our defensive execution is just as important, if not more so. Kevin, it's always defense first.
Thanks, Doris. And given the scoring talent on the floor, defensive mindedness definitely a key here, guys. Any thoughts?
Well, I agree, Kevin. Playing sound defense has to be their focus. If they can win the battle at that end of the floor, I think they've got a great chance to win.
Well, I agree, because if they don't do that, Steve, what happens at the other end isn't going to matter. It'll be futile.
No good on the free throw. That one is no good.
You know, I don't get caught up in whether Horford is a power forward or center. All I know is he can ball, and his skill set allows him to be productive and consistent.
Now, here's Richardson. Carter Williams kicks to Young. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And Horford, a great combination of skill, Steve, and toughness.
Kevin, he's one of my favorite players in the league. Just such a high skill level, but tough. He rebounds, he defends well. He can guard either the power forward or center position. And a winner. Remember, he won 2 NCAA championships at Florida.
That free throw missing.
Thaddeus Young last season stepping into the full-time power forward role for the Sixers. Just kind of a mismatch waiting to happen because he's undersized at 6'8", but way too quick for most of the guys guarding him.
Good on the second free throw. And for Thaddeus Young, with the league going more towards quickness and mobility, Clark, that's certainly going to fit his strengths well.
That is absolutely right. He's not a really strong rebounder. His lack of size does make him vulnerable to post up. He's one of the best slashers in the game. In the end, the mismatches tend to usually play out in his favor.
Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Richardson dishes to Young. No luck. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And they're on the break, pushing it up. And it's Teague, that time on the assist by Williams. Teague's got his second basket of the game.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
The pass to Richardson. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Richardson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Horford. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Young. He kicks to Carter Williams. Young, a screen on Teague. Here's Turner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Fires from 18. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Carter Williams has got his first points in this one. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Millsap down low, defended by Young. Blocked, and he's able to get it back. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Teague. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Carter Williams off the pick from Noel. Carter Williams kicks to Turner. Right side Turner. The 10-footer. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks leading. Teague with the ball. To the wing right side. Here's Millsap. The rebound by Young.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Here's Richardson, and it's all evened up. Richardson's got 5.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Now here's Teague. The feed now to Korver. 5 to shoot. No good. Nice D from Turner.
Well, Mike Budenholzer, you know, the new coach of the Hawks, spent 19 years with the San Antonio Spurs, including 17 as an assistant. Well, you couldn't ask for a better teaching ground than that.
Now Williams. After the missed 3 from Richardson, Williams passes to Horford. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Horford. Tries to snap the cold streak. And that's collected by Noel. And back to Budenholzer, who's with the Spurs for 19 years. Steve, the Spurs, the winningest team in pro sports over the last 15 years.
Yeah, I'm glad that Budenholzer has finally gotten his chance. I played for him for 4 seasons. He's a guy who loves the game. He's very dedicated, hardworking, and has learned from probably the best coach in the NBA during his time in San Antonio.
And here is Horford after the 3-pointer from Evan Turner.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Carter Williams kicks to Richardson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Hawks trail by 6, and Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Boy, there were a bunch of problems for Philadelphia last season, and a lot of them stem from the inability to score. Problems on offense typically make it harder for you to defend effectively, but also make it tougher for you on the road, too.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Noel. On defense, Philadelphia. Brand dishes to Williams. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And Clark, to the point you made about the 76ers, scoring was hard enough for them at home. But with 20,000 people booing you and playing on foreign rims, Steve, it got that much tougher for him away from Philadelphia.
Well, let's be honest, Kevin. The whole season went down the drain with Andrew Bynum's injury because the team was going to be built around him. And when you can't throw the ball into the low post and you've given up your athletes on the perimeter, now you have no identity. And I think that was the issue for Philly last year. That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Teague. Here's Korver for 3. No luck. Philadelphia leading by 9. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Carter Williams kicks to Young. Young sets a screen for Richardson. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Richardson's got 13.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Arnett Moultrie's checked in for Young. White comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Anderson in for Richardson. Here's Carroll. Shot clock at 6. Jenkins, the pass to Millsap. That is good.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Now Carter Williams kicks it to Moultrie. Right side, White. A 3 from Anderson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Now here's Jenkins. Pass to Schroeder. Dishes to Carroll. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Carroll's got his first 3 points of the game. The 76ers leading by 9. And here is Carter Williams. A nice shot by Anderson.
They've been outstanding here in the first quarter. Great spacing, excellent passing, and the three-point shooting has been unbelievable.
Schroeder kicks to Jenkins. The dish to Brand. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Jenkins with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Schroeder off a pick from Jenkins. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
And Philadelphia has possession. A 12-point game. Carter Williams off the pick from Moultrie. Shot off the pick. That's good.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Carter Williams. Here's Carroll. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Jenkins. Again, the Hawks score. The 76ers leading by 12. Carter Williams off the pick from Hawes. Carter Williams with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Anderson outside. Feeds it to Hawes. Now here's Carter Williams. He's tightly guarded, and the shot is good. Carter Williams has got 6 points.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
The 19-foot shot, and it's White with the rebound.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Now here's Carter Williams. 6 points for him. To the middle. And he gets it to go. Hawes got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Millsap inside. He's against Moultrie. Baseline try, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Philadelphia leading by 16. And the pass to Moultrie. Carter Williams kicks to Anderson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Deadly shooting from behind the arc.
Yeah, the D better start getting out there on them, Steve, and soon.
The shot's good from Schroeder.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now here's Carter Williams. He has 6. Left side Anderson. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Anderson with the ball. Here's Carter Williams. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. 76ers on top, running away with this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
I agree, and great offense, too. A lot of three-point shots right from the beginning. This team seems to have the touch tonight.
Here's Teague. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game.
A lot of high hopes for what Lou Williams could do with a new team last year. It really started off quickly with Atlanta, had some good games, but eventually the season went down the drain with that knee injury in January.
And for Williams' quickness, a big part of his game. We'll see how the knee affects his game, Clark.
You know, it normally takes a year or so to get back to playing, 2 years to get back to 100%, but he signed to a very cap-friendly contract, so Atlanta may be able to weather his loss until he's back to his old self.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Richardson. He has 14 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
What was supposed to be a fresh start for Jason Richardson last year never really came to fruition, guys. I mean, not very far into the year, he had a bad injury to his left knee and had to close things down for the season.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Williams against Anderson. And it's Turner off the drive. Noel banked in off the glass. And for Richardson, surgery last season to repair a cartilage tear in his left knee when he played for Philadelphia.
Well, in his prime, he was one of the most explosive leapers in the NBA. Former dunk contest champion. He began to lean on his three-point shooting as his career went on. Been a very productive player over the years.
Turner against T. Right side Turner. He dishes it to Richardson. Wide open look. Again, Philadelphia. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Brand, a screen on Anderson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
The 76ers leading by 22. And Noel kicks to Turner. Passes to Noel. And stolen by Jeff T. The finish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And Philadelphia has possession. Outside Turner. Noel sets a screen for Turner. And Jason Richardson the bucket on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 4 assists in the game. Hawks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. The feed to Brand. Got a piece of it. Now the 76ers on the break. Anderson with the ball. And it's Young finishing it off.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You got to like what Jason Richardson has done in this game.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He mentioned the need for more use of the pick and roll. It's a basic component of their offense that he said he hasn't seen nearly enough of. The second thing he talked about was working hard to get their shooters open. He wants them looking for those gaps on the perimeter and letting it fly whenever they find them. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And Horford, here we go. And there's the rejection. Teague against Anderson. And again, Jason Richardson. Richardson's got 21 in the game.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
Millsap's against Young. Millsap dishes to Korver. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Korver's got 5 now. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And part of why they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Anderson outside. Anderson gets the screen from Noel. Young, a screen on Teague. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
Jackson's first personal foul.
Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Teague against Turner. Teague the pass to Horford. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And back to what you were saying, Clark, about Philadelphia going through a lot of roster changes last year. You're right, in a season where a lot of other teams in the East put it all together. Steve, bad timing for Philadelphia.
Yeah, bad timing. Roster changes and injuries, of course. I mean, the big trade for Bynum looked like it was going to be something that could help them get to the top of the East, but Bynum never played a single game for them. And so it's understandable why Philadelphia struggled.
That free throw, no good.
Well, you knew with no Joe Johnson in Atlanta anymore, there'd be extra shots to go around. Al Horford got a few of them, and with Johnson's departure, it's one of the reasons he had more field goal attempts than in any season of his career.
He hits the second from the line. Steve, you talked about Horford scoring last season, upping his scoring rate. Clark over 17 points a game.
I really liked his efficiency, Kevin. Remained efficient even as he added to his point totals. He continues to be a very underrated jump shooter. He's a more physical player than he gets credit for being, and that mid-range stroke of his is something that is as good as anybody's in the league for his size.
And he gets the bucket. Horford's got 7.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Now here's Turner. He has 6. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 8. The Hawks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Millsap left side. He kicks it to Korver. Outside Williams. Again, the Hawks score. Now here's Turner. 8 points for him. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And again, it's Lewis Williams. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Kicks to Noel. Shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Now T. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Korver. Just 5 on the clock. Richardson against T. Great D that time from Richardson. Young sets a screen for Turner. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Haas is checked in. Hawks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Outside T. Pass to Horford. Back to T. Clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. Teague's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here's Carter Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Turner. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the 76ers making a change here. The Hawks trail by 20. Schroeder kicks to Jenkins. Now the pass to Schroeder. knocks it off the glass. Schroeder's got his second bucket.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
He took good advantage of that screen. And the 76ers lead by 21. Atlanta's shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Shot from the top of the key. Great defense that time from Carter Williams.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Richardson, good.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Schroeder off a pick from Jenkins. Schroeder passes to Carroll. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Atlanta.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And here is Carter Williams. 9 points in the game so far, and it's Turner off the drive. Carter Williams off the pick from Hawes. Misses off the right iron.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Dishes it to Carroll. Another three for Atlanta.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Carter Williams. Out to White. Carter Williams with it. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Philadelphia.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Schroeder, guarded by Carter Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Schroeder's got 6.
For a long time, it's been about getting out and running for Atlanta, and that was really one of the strengths of the team last season as well. Really one of the better teams in fast break points in the league.
Now here's Carter Williams. Carter Williams off the pick from White. And Hawes kicks to Richardson. Jenkins on the double team. Here's Carter Williams. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. And for the Hawks, who are so good on the break, ended up 3rd in the league last year in fast break points. Steve, not a surprise with the athletes that team has.
Yeah, but that's changing, Kevin. Josh Smith's departure, I think, is a big blow. They're not as good in transition anymore, but they do have some exciting young talent, young players who can get out and run. So it's going to be interesting over the next couple of seasons to watch this team unfold.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Schroeder off a pick from Horford. Schroeder passes to Horford. There's the bucket. Good. Horford's got 9 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, even though there have been a lot of changes over the past few seasons in Atlanta, the team has rebounded despite the turnover in coaches and players. Al Horford said it came together quickly because of the GM, saying, quote, "We understood he was trying to do some things in a different way." Sounds like they have a good understanding of what they are trying to accomplish here, guys.
A lot of talent, Doris, and they're keeping them all working together. Now here's Turner, following the miss by Al Horford. Turner dishes to Richardson. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 18. No good from Schroeder.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The dish to Jenkins from past the arc, and he gets it to go. Jenkins got 6 in the quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Carter Williams sets a screen for Turner. Feeds it to White. Outside Turner. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. 76ers lead by 17. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Jason, after trailing early on in this ball game, what made the difference returning this game around?
Just staying with it. We're going through a tough stretch, and we got to stay focused and stay together, and that's a lot of character that we pulled together and got the league going into halftime.
Well done, Jason. We appreciate the time. Gentlemen.
All right, Doris, thank you. And folks, make sure to stay tuned in for halftime, and we'll be back right after that.
And now,
basketball at its very best.
Here's Teague. Teague gets a screen from Korver. Teague with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Williams kicks to Teague. Such a wide open look. Teague's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hawks.
Big step forward once again for Jeff Teague last season. He continued to up his scoring and assist totals and had one of his best years from the free throw line to date.
Now here's Noel, and he uses the glass on the layup. Noel's got his second basket.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Here is Williams, trailing by 17. And Steve, back to Teague. He's working on that outside shooting, but as a point guard, Clark, he's very effective around the rim. Those little in-between shots you like so much.
Kevin, I love the arsenal he has, and every point guard needs to have those runners, floaters, flippers, I call them. You've got to have that. You're not always going to be able to get to the rim against such, against bigger guys. And Steve also mentioned his good free throw percentage, so the more he can get himself to the line, the better for him and his team. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Jason Richardson, shooting one. Under 6.
That's good from Richardson.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets. It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Turner passes to Carter Williams. He dishes it to Noel. Passes to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And Young, here we go. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, Steve, pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching. It's a lot of things that goes into winning.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He said they simply have to stop allowing points in the paint. They've given up far too many easy shots for his liking. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And here is Turner after Lou Williams was able to get the three to go. From deep, Richardson, Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Williams against Richardson. Williams gets a screen from Horford. They get it back. Millsap. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Millsap's got 6 points.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Timeout called the 76ers.
You know, despite a bit of an apathetic fan base, the Hawks always seem to be pretty good at home. Won 25 of 41 last year and had a 44-38 overall record.
Atlanta making a switch here. Rand's checked in. The feed to Turner. And he gets it to go. Turner's got 15 points. Nobody really seems to talk about it, Clark, but the Hawks have been absolutely dynamite here at home over the last half-decade. Steve, as a visitor, you know this. Very tough to get wins here.
That's why they call it the highlight factory, Kevin. I mean, this place can get rocking. And you think about some of the talent they've had here the last few years with Josh Smith, who's now in Detroit, but Al Horford, Jeff Teague, a lot of exciting players.
2 seconds left. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
A lot of high hopes for Elton Brand to revive his dominant ways with the move to Dallas, but he sunk further away from what he once was. And hey, this is what happens. You get older, your play starts to suffer a little bit.
The first one falls. As you said, with Brand, had career lows across the board, and his statistics largely due to the lack of minutes he played. But that was in part, I think, of how inefficient he was at times too, Clark.
And I think Brand will still be able to contribute to a team, but I think it'll be as a role player, and I agree with Steve on that. Certainly I don't think we'll see him do 20 and 10 as he was. He was a 20-10 guy for a long time earlier in his career.
And so Brand nails both of them.
Well, Elton Brand is a former #1 overall pick back in '99, guys, and despite that, was one of the most underrated star players from his days with the LA Clippers. Now he's starting to slow down. He's on the other side of that career mountain, if you will, but he's still a quality big man.
They get it again. Good work defensively by Horford.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Teague against Turner. Kicks it to Korver. He feeds it to Teague. 6 to shoot. Brand dishes to Williams. Shot denied, but he gets it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Malter's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers leading by 19 points. And Brand always has played bigger than his 6'8" height with those long arms of his.
Yeah, and an underrated defender, Kevin. Offensively, he's always been a very consistent mid-range jump shooter. He can score around the basket, but he guards the post pretty well. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Now here's Turner. 17 points in the game. And Young, here we go. Here's Moultrie. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brand, a screen on Anderson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Carter Williams kicks to Young. Pass to Carter Williams. Dishes to Moultrie and stolen by Horford. And now here comes Teague leading the break. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, an exciting player, Kevin. Incredible agility, and even when you think you have him stymied, he's great at maintaining his body control in midair and still getting a good shot off.
And also, he's one of those guys who can cover 94 feet in the blink of an eye and often does, with or without help on the break.
And he makes the first.
Good play from Teague in this one. He's got 13 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Easy buckets, guys, are best gotten in transition. The Hawks were very good in that department, and it's how they were able to be a playoff team even while losing the players that they did before last season.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 9. Six on the shot clock. And here's Anderson for 3. The Hawks trail by 19. Korver passes to Teague. And it's blocked by Moultrie. Williams against Anderson. He kicks it to Moultrie. And there's the pass to Carter Williams. Young sets a screen for Carter Williams. Screen by Young. Pass to Anderson. There's the dish to Carter Williams. Feeds to Turner. From the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Brand's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And back to the Hawks would end up 3rd overall in fast break points. You know, Steve, as soon as they got a rebound, everyone knew to fill a lane, and they could certainly finish at the rim.
Well, they had a point guard who really loved to push the ball in Jeff Teague, so that seemed to be the right strategy for this club. Of course, they've gone through a lot of changes in the offseason. I think they're in a situation where they're trying to grow. They added Paul Millsap, but this is more about the future than it is about the present.
Here's Anderson. Following the score of Elton Brand, here's Moultrie. Tries it again, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they've had. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. And so Moultrie nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Jenkins. He's covered by Carter Williams. Here's Millsap. Brand trying to free himself up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The 76ers leading by 17. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 9. It's stolen by Jenkins. Teague kicks to Carroll. Teague against Anderson. Now here's Teague. Defense is right there. 5 to shoot. Here's Jenkins. Can't hit. Great D that time from Carter Williams. Philadelphia has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now here's Anderson. He's covered by Jenkins. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Atlanta.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Blocked, and he gets it back. The 76ers leading by 17. Here's Carter Williams. Can't get it to fall. Atlanta's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Carroll dishes to Brand. Passes it to Schroeder. There's the triple. That's good. Schroeder's got 9 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Carter Williams, the pass to White. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Now the feed to Anderson. Buries the 7-footer. He's got 13. The Hawks trail by 16. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, for the Atlanta Hawks this summer, they lost Josh Smith, but picked up a terrific signing in Paul Millsap. His contract cost them about $5 million less per year than Smith's does. And alongside Al Horford, they've got one of the best shooting front courts in the league. Guys, Millsap had the second best plus-minus in the league 2 seasons ago. He can really help this team.
A steady vet. Thank you, Doris.
Yeah, one of the savviest players you'll see, no doubt.
Now here's Jenkins. 8 points for him. A three-pointer, no good. And White kicks to Carter Williams. Carter Williams off the pick from Moultrie. Now here's Carter Williams, guarded closely. Atlanta's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Pass to Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Jenkins kicks to Schroeder. Drops one in from the wing. Schroeder's got 11.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 11. Kicks it to Moultrie. 6 to shoot. Carter Williams dishes to Moultrie. Millsap with the steal. And the pass to Schroeder. He feeds it to Jenkins. Misses the three. The 76ers leading by 16. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Carter Williams. Here's White. He drains the turnaround jump shot. White's got his first points of the game. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Schroeder. Lets the three fly. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers on top. They lead by 18. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a well-rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? Well, it's the guys that have point guard skills but can play both those positions.
Yeah, for sure.
The 76ers leading by 18. Young, right side. On baseline, Jay. Atlanta with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Korver passes to Horford. Korver kicks to Williams. Millsap a screen on Young. Here's Williams, and it's blocked by Carter Williams. Dishes it to Turner. Feeds to Noel. He kicks to Carter Williams. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Teague with the ball. Now defended by Richardson. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Carter Williams. Excellent D there from Williams. The Hawks trail by 18. Teague dishes to Korver. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Horford kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Now here's Teague. He's covered by Carter Williams. A nice shot by Teague.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Carter Williams kicks to Young. Young sets a screen for Richardson. Now the dish to Noel. Back to Richardson. Passes it to Carter Williams. Now the feed to Young. Tries again, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
2 shots. Under 6.
And he makes the first.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Nerlens Noel, 6'11", out of Kentucky, big wingspan, about 7'4". So he's a player who has a chance to be an incredible shot blocker. Of course, following in the footsteps of Anthony Davis at Kentucky.
Now here's Teague. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And back to Noel, still very slender. The question for him has been, does he have the strength to play?
Not right now. He's got to get stronger. He's first got to recover from that ACL tear that he suffered. But if, in fact, he can get stronger, I love his motor, and I like his potential to become better as an offensive player.
There's a lot to withstand inside in the NBA.
No question about it. Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
The 76ers leading by 15. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Richardson the pass to Carter Williams. Noel with it, working on Horford. Here's Young. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Picked by Horford to the right side. Turner against Teague. Into Al Horford. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. Carter Williams with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Rejected by Millsap. Williams dishes to Teague. Right side Teague. Pass to Millsap. The shot misses. Great defense that time from Noel. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. Young's shot is off.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Teague, the open look. It's blocked. And he gets it to go.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
It's stolen by Teague. Williams attacking. Rebounded by Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He dishes it to Richardson. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 13. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here is Horford. Back to Teague. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
It's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Here's Noel. Here's Young. Tries to snap the cold streak, and the layup is good. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Well, he's very strong inside, particularly as a finisher. So even if you give him a hard foul, hard contact, nothing seems to bother him. And this guy, as a result, is a good scorer.
Exactly. That's about the only way to stop him once he's making a run at the hoop.
Now here's Richardson after the miss from Corbin. Carter Williams kicks to Turner, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
The Hawks trail by 13. Outside Teague. To the wing on the left. The three from Korver. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now here's Carter Williams. Carter Williams off the pick from Noel. On the wing, Turner. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Turner's got 19 points.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Korver's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks. The 76ers leading by 9. Carter Williams kicks to Richardson. Pass to Carter Williams.
Michael Carter Williams, the rare 6'6" true point guard. Both his mother and his stepfather are high school basketball coaches, so you know he's got a really good basketball IQ. That seems to run in the family. We're seeing the Hawks unable to defend against Carter Williams.
He has 11 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, this is a common problem for them, their inability to consistently knock down their free throws.
The free throw is good from Carter Williams.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
Picked by Horford. Back to Williams. Elbow shot is on the way, but they get it back. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Teague.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. Just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
And for Carter Williams, unusual height for the point guard position.
Yeah, he's long. I think the main thing he'll need to do at the NBA level is really work on that outside shot. It's got a little bit of a hitch in it right now, and he's got to get that corrected, because if he does, he's got a chance to be special as a point guard.
He's quick and he is athletic.
Yep. They found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
The 76ers leading by 9. Kicks it to Young. He feeds it to Turner. Young sets a screen for Turner. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Turner's got 21.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Horford with the screen on Turner. From downtown, and again another basket there from Teague. Teague's got 18 points now here in the second half.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Here's Young.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Teague kicks to Korver. Horford with the screen on Turner. Korver passes to Teague. 5 on the clock. Williams hits for 2, and again it's Atlanta.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Now here's Richardson. And here is Carter Williams. Back to Richardson. Down low, and stolen by Horford. Here is Korver. On the wing, Williams. Korver dishes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Turner.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against him. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Hawks trail by 8. Atlanta calls timeout.
Said to his team. He spoke very adamantly about being much more active in defending the perimeter shot, saying no more soft defense on the perimeter. I want you guys all over their shooters. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Teague kicks to Horford. That's good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
The 76ers leading by 6. Now Young inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Outside Teague. The pass to Williams. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Richardson with it. Now here's Carter Williams. Shot clock at 5. Back to Richardson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Richardson's got 39.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. Teague, the pass to Williams. Back to Teague. Right through the knee for the layup. Teague's got 30.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
The 76ers leading by 6. They double him with Horford. Now here's Carter Williams. Teague covering. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Atlanta's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. For 3, Williams nails it. What a beautiful shot to pull him to within 3. And the crowd roaring to life.
That was a huge shot. And they're just about dancing in the aisles now.
What an eruption in this building.
Now here's Carter Williams. Richardson dishes to Noel. The kick out to Young. Millsap with the double team. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. Richardson for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the game.
Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
To tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So Philadelphia wins it. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just...
Jason, obviously you began the game with a large lead. How did they creep back into this one?
We just let them get back in the game. We started being aggressive on the defensive end. They got some easy layups. We can't do that, especially during the season. When we bury a team, we got to figure out a way to keep them buried.
No doubt, Jason. Thank you so much. Kevin?
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our...
Basketball season has returned.